In this video, I'm going to show you how to join a PC to a domain, create a host record, and then using the remote desktop to log in to a PC. Okay, so this is my PC right here, Windows 10 underscore TV, and this right here is my Windows 2016 server. Now, since I just built my PC, I want to find out what's my IP address. My IP address 192.168.1.127. Better yet, let's look at the DNS. Okay, so the default gateway is 192.168.1.1, and the DNS is also the same, because this IP address right here is my wireless router. Okay. Alright, so I need to statically assign this IP to the PCs right here. How do we statically assign IP address? We go to the control panel, go to Network and Sharing Center, click on the Changing Adapter setting, right click on the NIC card, click on Properties, click on the Internet Protocol version 4 properties using the following IP address: 192.168.1.127. I believe that's what that is. Yes, right here. Okay, and notice that the DNS is .1. Okay, so the default gateway 192.168.1.1, and the DNS is the same thing, 192.168.1.1. Alright, now I simply assign the DNS according to the default DHCP. Okay, that's what you get from the DHCP. So I'm just use this. You will see that that doesn't work. Okay, alright, so I click on OK and click on Close. So I'm done with assigning the static IP address to this PC. The next thing, since I'm going to do a remote desktop to this PC, I need to make sure that I enable the remote desktop. So I go to Control Panel and I go to System, click on Remote Settings, and it should be in it right here, but we need to change to Allow Remote Connection to this computer, meaning that any computer that are joined to the domain can remote desktop to this PC. That's what this allows us to do. As a matter of fact, you can do much more restricted. If you only want certain people or certain PC to join, you can put them right here. Okay, but for the for practical purpose, or for this project, we want to let everybody join to this PC. So click on Apply, click on OK, and I'm done with that. Now, next thing, I want to join this PC to the domain. Notice right now the computer container does not have any PC listed in here because there's no PC join this domain yet. Okay, so let's go back to the PC, click on Change Settings, click on Change, and I'm going to call it Win 10 TV. And what is the domain? Well, the domain is right here. Okay, 10 NOS 230. So I'm going to type 10 NOS 230. Alright, and click on OK. And it's compliant because I use the underscore. It doesn't like that. It's not a non-standard format. It's okay. It won't bother us. So let's click on Yes. And it's going to take a little bit for us to enter the credential of the server. This right here is the credential of the server. Okay, that is the domain. So administrator. Alright, and click on OK. Okay, it cannot join the domain. It throws an error saying that either this domain doesn't exist or cannot contact it. And it makes sense. Okay, let's click on OK. Let's look at to see what happens. This is a scenario of my computer. This is my PC 192.168.1.127, and this is my server, and I create a DNS on the server, okay, and also the domain on the server, and possible later on the DHCP on the servers as well. So the server IP address is .121, okay. So I need to use .121 as the DNS on my PC in order for it to work. Now notice that's right here, my router, my wireless router also has a DNS and also DHCP. Okay, that is the reason why my server using the DNS.1, because it wants to resolve through this router, and from the router it will resolve through an external DNS of 198.85.189.254, which is on the internet. And that's how it works. It's going to find out the DNS of this and move to the next one. And notice right here, I have a laptop connect directly to the wireless router, so its DNS is .1. I have another PC that connects directly to the router, so the DNS is .1. But this PC must use the DNS.121, which is I create on the router. Okay, right here. There you go. This is my DNS on the router. I'm on the server. Okay, this is my DNS right here on the server. So I need to go to the PCs right here and need to make some change. Alright, I need to go back to the network sharing center, change adapter settings, right click on this and go to this right here and change the DNS to 121. That is my server. Make sure it's right. That's right. Okay, so the DNS of my PC is 121. That way it will work, okay? Because it go to the server and find the domain names right here, so it can join it. System, change setting, change, and call it win10_TV. And the domain 10NOS230. Okay, click on OK. Alright, and it should prompt for me to type in the credential of the server. Okay, alright, that's the credential of the server. So administrator, make sure I type it right. Alright, click on OK. Notice that the container of the computer's containers right here has no computer listed here. But once it's successfully joined, we'll see the win10_TV show up in here. Okay, it is complete. Notice that welcome to the 10NOS230 domain. So it is joining right now. Click on OK, and we have to restart it in order for it to work. So let's do restart it now. Okay, the PC is boot up now. Now I have two options. I can either log into this PC using the local account, that is the account inside of this PC, or I can use the domain account right here. You can log and use these accounts right here. Okay, notice if I click on other user, it's automatically say, hey look, meaning that you are going to log in using the account from the domain 10 NOS NOS 230. Okay, well, for right now, I'm just go ahead and log in as a local account. All right, now let's look at this computer. Okay, let's do refresh it. There you go. You see it's right here. Now this is my Windows 10 PC. It's actually successfully joined the domain. Okay. All right. Now we want to. Now right now I'm logging as the administrator on the local account. What happened if I want to see if I can log in using the domain account? I'm going to sign out from here, and I'm going to create a username, call it Tang Vang, and TA Vang on the domain now. Okay. Make sure I type it right. All right. And I want to make sure that I have administrator right, so I add the administrator to my account. Okay. All right. Notice that this is my account on the domain server or in the Active Directory. Now I want to log and use my account on this domain, so I use other user and TA Vang. Again, it's using the domain account. It's right here. This is the domain name. So I click on this right here. There you go. It log in. So this is the beneficial. This is the benefit that people use the domain controller or Active Directory, because you only need to create a user in the Active Directory, and all of these users can log into any computer that joins the domain. Okay, any user in this domain controller or in this Active Directory can log into any PC that joins the domain. So for example, in our college, we create all of the students' name in the Active Directory, so they can log into any PC on campus. Furthermore, you can use a group policy and apply or force the computer that are joined to the domains as well. So that is very beneficial. Okay. All right. Now the next thing, what we need to do, we need to create a host record so that we can remote desktop to this PC. Then that's what DNS does. DNS resolve a name to an IP address. So we right click on this right here, click on new host. Okay, and I'm gonna call it Win10TV. IP address 192.168.1.127. That IP address is this right here. Okay, and click on create associate pointer. Click on add host. Okay, so it's done successfully. All right, now let's look at it, see what happened in here. If I do ns lookup, again, this is from the server Win10TV. Notice that it's automatically resolved the IP address. Here you go. This is the IP address on my PC, and this is the name of the PC. So a lot of time we don't want to, or we cannot remember all of the IP address, but we can remember the name. That's what DNS come in handy. DNS resolve the name to an IP address. Okay. So in this case, if I want to remote desktop to this PC, and I'm going to go ahead and log off from here. All right. and I'm going to click on the remote desktop. Here you go, Win 10 TV. Alright, here you go. It prompting for me, say, hey look, you can use administrator account on the domain account, or you can use other account. I'm going to use administrator, so there's no problem. Alright, there you go. So it logged into the Windows 10 PC from the Windows 2016 server. I can remote desktop from any PC now to this PC as long as those PC join the domain. Okay, so that's what our project is all about. So that way, the user can remote from any PC to a PC. Okay, all right. Again, this is the Windows 10 PC. We remote desktop to it. All right, make sure that you log out. Every time that you log in, you finish your work, make sure you log out. Click on the start button, click on this right here, and click on sign out. Okay,